Rebel against defeat, masculinity, men first, chase excellence. A good friend of mine, about 10, 12 years older than me, is dating his ex-wife, his second ex-wife. They just broke up. He's now, I've sent him quite a few videos on Red Pill. You can't really help any of your bros until they're ready to listen, right? We were all blue pilled at one point. We all believed in the Disney story. We all believed we could use our logic to fix women. Anyhow, long story short, he's broken up. He's 59, she's 54. Very well, he's done very well. But he brought up something very interesting to me. I guess she needed a breast reduction. She makes a lot of money. He makes a lot of money. He's in hospital, pharmaceutical type sales. And she kept saying her girlfriends were telling her to ask my friend to pay for the breast reduction, even though she was making well over six figures as a manager and so forth. And he was telling me this, and I said, dude, this is what you're dealing with. He couldn't understand. All of a sudden, she quit loving him. She quit talking to him. She says, I have to talk to you in person. This is very serious. He had no idea, blindsided. And I told him the first thing that he was doing wrong was he was dating his ex-wife. There's a reason she's an ex-wife. She will never, ever change. It is A for effort, trying to make it work and salvage your 11-year relationship. Luckily, they had no kids. They actually lived in separate houses. But she just all of a sudden, just like we all talk about, hypergamous, women change their minds whenever they damn well please. And he told me this story about this $4,000 that supposedly she wanted him to help her with, and he's so glad he did. And I said, this is the deal. They just want more and more and more. She never loved you. She never ever cared about you. She wanted your resources. She kept talking about this trip that he was supposed to take her on to Paris. That didn't happen. They weren't, or supposedly they were going to go in the summer, but she breaks up. He saves a ton of money. He doesn't pay for this surgery to help her, even though she has plenty of money. And then finally, she mentioned to him, well, since you didn't pay for my surgery, there's a $4,000 set of diamond earrings that you can buy me instead. This woman is Christian. Her first husband was a pastor. She works in a very successful career in medical. She's a manager. She's demanding resources. She's not someone that's just sitting around on a couch, has no degree, nothing. And she's demanding resources from my friend, who's very successful, very, built a 30-plus year career, worked his butt off, raised his two daughters as red-pilled, strong women. Hopefully they turn out, but this is what we're dealing with. This is the modern female that seeks resources, seeks to acquire, seeks to use the man, even though that woman can pay for her own. It's a sad state of affairs out in this world, this modern day world we live in, where men are just seen as utilities, vehicles for their acquisition of things. And I've spoken about this a couple times. But anyhow, long story short, he is going through, he's being red-pilled now. And he's watching the videos, he's understanding, and he's kind of in that purple pill stage. How could a woman do this? Why are they like this? And I said, guy, it's female nature. There's nothing you can do to stop it or prevent it. We have two different brains. Their mode is always in procurement and being protected. But then when they have those things, they try to belittle the man. They try to make the man small. They try to be the alpha. It's just a huge shit show. There's no way around it. Being in a relationship with a woman, I don't recommend it. Short term only, 6 weeks max. That's it. No cohabitation, no marriage, no bank accounts. You gonna take her to dinner? I don't mind spending, at the time, $10, $15 on a plate. It's not a big deal for me. But get them to Starbucks if you're gonna even think about this. But the long-term effects of being in a relationship is that the man will always lose. always. So remember that, my brothers. Rebel against defeat, chase excellence and masculinity. Men first.